Listen, the Washington Mystics just put belt to ass on Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. Sonia Citron was out there cooking with hot grease. Stir the pot, stir the pot. Keep cooking, Sonia. That was a show.
The Chicago Sky just suffered another brutal loss, falling 103-86 to the Washington Mystics. But here's what no one wants to talk about. Angel Reese played 28 minutes and finished with a double-double, 22 points and 13 rebounds. Sounds solid on paper, right? Not so fast. Despite her stats, the Sky were outclassed while she was on the court, badly. Even the announcers couldn't hide their reactions, openly laughing at some of her missteps during the game. Meanwhile, Mystics rookies Sonia Citron and Kiki Ariafin made WNBA history, becoming the first rookie duo to each score 20-plus points in the same game. They didn't just win, they dominated. So now the real question is Angel Reese actually making her team worse? What really went down during that game that left Reese embarrassed on national TV? If you think Reese is more hyped than help, comment me bounds below. Let's talk about it.
Let's get it! Burn! Lack of awareness combined with a lack of ability to jump. Not great! Burn!
Me bow, me bow, me bow, me bow, me bow, me bow, me bow.
Yeah! Again! Do it for me. Me bound! Burn!
Let's be real about something that's been obvious all season. Angel Reese can rack up all the double-doubles she wants. But the Chicago Sky keep getting blown out. The Sky are sitting at a miserable 7-19, dead last in playoff contention, and a full 6 games out of even sniffing the postseason. And here's what makes it even more frustrating. The 6-game losing streak didn't start with Reese's return from her back injury. It was already in motion. The struggles go deeper than just one player. But the results haven't changed with her back in the lineup.
6 for 16, shot 35%, 22 points, 13 rebounds, got to the free throw line multiple times, 11 free throws for Angel Reese, but the bloopies were blooping, and oh boy, here we go. All right, we go, right, easy open layup, and a stoink right off the bottom of the backboard, and we're just asking for a foul. We're asking for a foul. We throw the ball off the bottom. That's like the bottom side of the backboard. Asking for a foul. No foul to be given in this current point in time.
The Washington Mystics game says it all. Angel Reese dropped 22 points and 13 rebounds, pushing her double-double streak to 11 straight games. Impressive on the surface, until you look at the scoreboard. The Sky got blown out 103-86, a 17-point loss. And Reese was on the court for 28 of those minutes while Chicago's defense fell apart in real time. The Mystics racked up 52 points in the paint. Let that sink in. That's all you need to know about how effectively Reese was holding down the interior. Stat padding means nothing if it's not helping your team win.
Okay, new strategy, team. Angel, keep doing your part. Everyone else, go rebound her messes! Burn! If she keeps missing layups at this rate, she's gonna be serving buttermilk pancakes at Denny's. Butter? Did somebody say butter? Butter pecan! Burn! At a certain point, you just got to applaud greatness. A me bound on her back? Are you kidding? Bang! Simon says, give me another pray-up. How about it? Burn! She really hit under the basket on a layup. Get this girl GPS. Burn! Everybody get up on your feet. It's time to meet and greet the most underpaid athlete. Bang!
Here's where it gets downright embarrassing for Chicago and for Angel Reese specifically. 2 Washington rookies, Sonia Citron and Kiki Ariafin, made WNBA history by becoming the first rookie duo in Mystics history to each score 20-plus points in the same game. Citron torched the Sky for 28 points, while Ariafin added 22 points and 10 rebounds. These rookies didn't just show up. They completely outclassed Chicago's veteran roster and made them look like amateurs on their own home floor.
Man, Kiki Ariafin got the better of her today. 22 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 8 of 14 shooting. Man, Kiki stirring that pot on Angel today. Listen, the Chicago Sky are trash. In Washington Mystics, you are a 500 team fighting for the playoffs. You are scrapping to get into that playoffs, and I respect it. Led by 2 rookie all-stars, and Angel Reese had the nerve to say they have the best young core in the league.
After the game, Coach Tyler Marsh didn't mince words. He specifically called out the team's failure to protect the paint. A clear shot at their interior defense, Angel Reese. She struggled. She shot just 6 of 16 from the field and picked up 5 fouls, which limited her effectiveness even more. Sure, she went 10 for 11 from the free throw line, but that means little when your team is getting lit up on the other end. Free throws don't fix broken defense, and the Sky's paint protection was non-existent.
First of all, we all know the Indiana Fever had the best young core in the league with Aaliyah Boston and Caitlin Clark. Forget young core, that's probably the best duo, period. So, during that whole thing, when she said, yo, we the skyscrapers, best young duo in the league. When she said that, I told y'all, we all knew CC and AB was better. That's not even a conversation. I said, wait a second. Are y'all sure, Angel, are you sure you and Camila are better than Sonia Citron and Kiki? The last I checked, the Washington Mystics had 2 rookies that made the All-Star team. And boy, did they show why today. They took this matchup personally.
Believe it or not, the Sky actually scored 86 points, 9 more than their season average of 77. Offense wasn't the issue. The problem was the defense, which was an absolute disaster. And that blame falls squarely on the players expected to anchor it. When you give up 103 points and let rookies make history against you, there's something fundamentally broken in your defensive system. This isn't new, either. It's been the story all season long. Angel Reese puts up decent individual numbers while the Sky keeps stacking losses. Her personal achievements mean nothing when they don't translate to wins.at this point. The uncomfortable truth is impossible to ignore. Individual stats without team success are just empty noise. And that brings us to perhaps the most embarrassing moment of the night.
Spins on Reese, comes back. Yes, off the window.
As she's saying, too small on the way back. Very subtly so, but she had to hand.
You want to know what real humiliation looks like? Try getting hit with a too small taunt on live TV, while the announcers call it out for the entire country to see, though that's exactly what happened to Angel Reese in the first quarter, when Washington's Shakira Austin scored right over her and delivered one of the coldest taunts of the season. Austin didn't just win the matchup. She owned the moment and made sure everyone watching knew IT that IT wasn't just a bucket. It was a statement. And for Reese, it was a reality check in front of a national audience.
Austin going at him. Everybody's just going at him. The Chicago Sky are food. And I mean, it's just embarrassing to the point where it's like, you like as a Sky fan, y'all are probably happy y'all lost by less than 20 points today. And that is embarrassing. That is ridiculous. Y'all getting popped, bro. Y'all not just losing. Y'all getting smoked by 20 and 30 and 40 and almost 50. Bro, y'all are terrible. Something has to change. Something has to change.
This wasn't your average on-court trash talk. Shakira Austin's too small gesture was a direct shot at Angel Reese's exposed offense, broadcast in front of a national audience. The moment perfectly captured everything wrong with the Sky's interior defense and highlighted Reese's struggles to protect the rim when it actually counts. Austin didn't just beat her, she bullied her on that play that T.O. Make Matters was. The announcers didn't let it slide. They spotlighted the taunt in real time, adding an extra layer of embarrassment for a player who's supposed to be the anchor of Chicago's paint.
Listen to this. We have the commentators that are actually laughing at this.
To be able to attack and finish inside, and Washington has done that incredibly well so far.
Reese missed the first one, still with it, blocked. Give this one to...
We have commentators laughing at this.
Washington has done that incredibly well so far.
Reese missed the first one, still with it, blocked.
They realized that they were laughing and then quickly stopped themselves like, oh, I can't laugh. I'm live right now. I can't laugh. I'm live right now. Let me get real serious.
You know what makes this even worse? It's how Angel Reese responded after getting worked. Instead of locking in defensively or adjusting her approach, she kept struggling, while Shakira Austin and the Mystics continued carving up Chicago's defense all night long. That single moment didn't just expose Reese. It summed up exactly why the Sky have been losing all season despite her flashy stat lines. Now compare that to how real defensive anchors respond. Players like Aaliyah Boston and Lexa Hull face elite scorers every night, but they stay composed, make adjustments, and get stops. You don't see them getting taunted on national TV because they play winning defense. When the pressure's on, they rise to the moment. Reese, on the other hand, became part of the highlight reel for the wrong reasons.
Angel Reese went home and got cooked in front of everybody. She played a good game, but her team got destroyed. This team is pitiful. Pitiful. And the sad part is, it's not like they have anywhere to turn. Ariel Atkins didn't play today, but she ain't been winning them no game. It's not, they have nowhere to turn. They went and made moves in the offseason as if they had a team to go out and win games and try to compete right now. Going and giving up your young draft pick for Ariel Atkins, going and getting Vandersloot, who's hurt. I mean, I just don't understand the direction they thought they were going in. But this has been malpractice from the management to the coaching to a lot of these players. Terrible.
Shakira Austin's taunt wasn't just about one play. It symbolized the entire game. The Mystics didn't just win. They dominated, and the Sky had no answers. Sonia Citron dropped a career-high 28 points, mostly because Chicago couldn't establish any kind of defensive presence in paint. Kiki Ariafin added 22 points and 10 rebounds, making it a historic night, for all the wrong reasons if you're the Sky. 2 rookies outplaying a veteran roster and making franchise history, that's a public embarrassment. And for Angel Reese, getting worked by Austin and taunted on national TV should have been rock bottom. But somehow, things got even messier. The defensive collapse that let Washington rack up 103 points exposed every flaw in Chicago's system, with Reese at the center of it all. That on-court humiliation, it was just the beginning, because what happened next, off the court, involved a WNBA legend, and it all blew up on social media.
You all that are gonna go home and write a biography on how wrong this is, you guys can kick rocks. What's up, fam? Candace Parker here. I'm gonna do a tier ranking of WNBA players.
When a 3-time WNBA champion calls you a C-tier player, you've got 2 choices. Prove them wrong on the court, or start a Twitter feud. Guess which path Angel Reese took. Candace Parker didn't hold back on her new podcast, Post Moves with Aaliyah Boston, dropping some serious truth bombs about Reese. And Reese's response? It says a lot about where her priorities really lie.
And Cameron Brink, I think, is, the unknown. So I put Cameron Brink on the C level, I think, just in terms of her kind of showing glimpses of what she's capable of. I think WNBA, with the space and her length and versatility, she's going to be able to have an impact on the defensive end immediately. Then you got Angel Reese. I put her right at that C level.
Parker didn't hold back when she placed Reese in the C tier alongside Cameron Brink during her player tier list discussion. She made it clear this wasn't personal. It was straight-up basketball analysis. Parker asked bluntly, I in no way, shape, or form am a hater, but what player are you taking Angel Reese over from the list I just mentioned? She was talking about players who can truly carry their teams and be primary offensive options, something Reese, according to Parker, hasn't proven she can do.
I think in terms of being above, you have to be able to have the ability to carry a team, be a 1 or 2 option. I think Angel Reese is fantastic at her role, which is offensive rebounding. She showed and demonstrated so much growth in that first year. I think that this is my tier.
Instead of letting her game do the talking, Reese took to social media with a cryptic response. Clout is one hell of a drug. Like, it really gets to a point. Let that sink in. She's accusing a 3-time champion and 2-time MVP of chasing clout. Meanwhile, Reese herself hosts a podcast, fuels Caitlin Clark drama, and generates social media buzz week after week.
We have her reposting this. I'd be mad too if a girl who was beautiful, rich, famous, rich and famous, lifestyle of the rich and the famous. They always complaining. Shout out to Good Charlotte, man. They were a quality band. And well-liked among her peers, comes in, breaks my records, gets promotion, brand deals I couldn't get, and then has the audacity to steal my vet. I'd be bitter. Angel Reese reposted that. And then Angel Reese puts out her own tweet. Clout is one hell of a drug. Like, it really gets to a point. Shots fired. Shots fired.
Parker's assessment centered on Reese's struggle to be a primary offensive option or lead a team to wins. While she recognized Reese's strength in offensive rebounding, Parker questioned her overall impact compared to elite players like Caitlin Clark.
A'ja Wilson, reigning MVP, couple Defensive Player of the Years, 2 championships. If there was something higher than S, I would definitely put her up there. But Nafisa Collier, she's up there with top tier with A'ja. Just her ability to play on both sides of the ball, pump fake, she's gonna make you choose wrong. I know you guys are gonna say I'm biased because I'm putting all 4s at the S, but the 4s run the league. Don't ever forget that. Brianna Stewart, the versatility, reigning champion from last year. She's got 3 of them things. I don't think there's any debate with that.
The irony is rich. Reese calling someone else out for chasing clout while she's built her entire brand on controversy and social media drama. Yes, Parker was promoting her new podcast with Boston, but her critique was rooted in solid basketball analysis based on real performance metrics and team impact. Despite the backlash from Reese's fans, Parker stood firm, insisting she wasn't hating but offering an honest evaluation. She compared Reese to other top players in the league and found her lacking in the key areas that define elite basketball talent.
This is where it gets tricky. Caitlin Clark is at an A level. I think in time she's gonna raise up to that S, but in order to put her at that level, she's gotta have a couple more years. So I'll put Kelsey Plum at the A level. 2-time champ, now took on the challenge to be #1 option in LA. I would say KP is definitely in that tier. I would love to put Sabrina Ionescu in that A range. She got that elusive championship. She's one of the best shooters in the WNBA, if not the best shooter in the WNBA.
This is where it gets interesting. Caitlin Clark is currently at an A level, and I believe with a few more years, she could move up to S tier. For now, I'm placing Kelsey Plum in the A tier. The 2-time champion has stepped up as the #1 option in LA, and she definitely belongs there. I'd also put Sabrina Ionescu in that range. She has that elusive championship under her belt and is one of the best shooters in the WNBA, if not the very best.
And yet again, her fans have talked her into another one-sided beef. The other side doesn't know that they're beefing, but as far as Angel Reese is concerned, as far as the Reese's Pieces are concerned, oh, it's beef and it is on site. The last one-sided beef, you guys know. This current one-sided beef started innocently when Candace Parker was asked to ranked players who were clearly better than Angel Reese. The Reese's Pieces threw a temper tantrum, tagged Angel so many times, tweeted about it so many times, that now Angel Reese is convinced in her own mind, oh, this actually is beef. Candace Parker, you don't like me.
The uncomfortable truth is that Parker's criticism matches exactly what we see on the court every night. Reese racks up double-doubles, but the Sky keep losing and fall further from playoffs. Her response makes it clear she's more focused on protecting her public image and actually elevating her game. The real question isn't whether Parker was harsh, it's whether she was right. And based on this season's results, she absolutely was.
A lot of people say that Caitlin Clark moves the needle. That is wrong. She is the needle. She dictates. We all know what she's done on the floor. It's history, right? But off the floor, my goodness.
While Angel Reese is caught up in drama and piling up empty stats, real WNBA stars are showing what true championship-level impact looks like. Caitlin Clark has completely transformed the Indiana Fever, turning them from a lead joke into a competitive team that fans actually want to watch, all during her rookie season. That transformation wasn't accidental. What makes Clark special is how she elevates everyone around her without craving constant attention or social media validation. Players like Lexi Hull have stepped up their games alongside Clark, becoming more confident shooters and smarter decision-makers. Meanwhile, Kelsey Mitchell found new ways to contribute offensively, sharing the spotlight with a rookie who could have easily demanded all the glory for herself.
Angel Reese is the double-double queen. They got the brakes beat off of them last night by the Minnesota Lynx. Angel Reese's double-double, I think 11 points, 11 rebounds, was meaningless and insignificant.
Take a look at how Sophie Cunningham approaches a game in Indiana. She contributes to winning basketball without stirring up drama or feuding with legends on social media. These players handle criticism with professionalism and let their performance do the talking. When their abilities are questioned, they respond by improving, not by posting cryptic messages about clout chasing. The contrast between the Fever's rise under Clark's leadership and the Sky's ongoing decline, despite Reese's individual stats, says it all about true basketball impact. Indiana has built something sustainable, something fans can get excited about for years to come. Meanwhile, Chicago has been collecting empty numbers, missing the playoffs, and embarrassing themselves on national TV.
Caitlin Clark is a superstar. Not a female superstar. She is a superstar.
We were coming to see Caitlin Clark play.
She moves the needle. The WNBA has been looking for someone who moves the needle.
Real WNBA talent achieves incredible things when the focus is on team success, not personal branding. Caitlin Clark's rookie season proved that true impact goes far beyond individual stats. Her presence transformed the Fever's style of play, their mindset, and their preparation for seasons to come. The difference between genuine stars and social media personalities becomes crystal clear when you watch the games instead of scrolling through Twitter. One group builds championship foundations, while the other builds follow accounts and controversy. That's why fans are excited about Indiana. Real talent always rises to the top, creating lasting success that transcends individual accolades. Meanwhile, Chicago's season is a perfect example of how flashy individual stats mean nothing without team impact. With a 7-19 record near the bottom of the league, the Sky have shown that double-doubles don't translate to wins. While Angel Reese chases rebounding records and online feuds with WNBA legends, players like Caitlin Clark are laying the groundwork for championships and making the WNBA truly exciting to watch. Real basketball fans know the difference between substance and spectacle, between stat padding and winning basketball. If you agree Reese is hurting her team, comment bounds below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Click the video on the screen now. We'll see you in the next one.